Well, here we are. It is episode 400. Have we really been doing it that long? God knows we run that question into the ground.
Well, I mean,
we don't have another script read, do we?
No.
We never put the last one.
No, because it ended up being a freaking Frankenstein of a mess of an audio.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
We're living in a post-COVID world. We don't do script reads anymore. I think, you know what? I think we should do that. We should say the thing all together.
Yeah.
I'm gonna count to 3 and then go, and then we say it on go. Okay?
Okay.
Wait, what do we say on go?
The thing we say.
The thing you say.
I'm not falling for that.
No, exactly.
We're gonna
No, like I honestly thought you said something and then you cut out. So I just wanted to make sure that we're all saying the same thing.
I love how this sounds like set up for absolute fucking failure.
We live in a post-extra era.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you think of it, we've been doing it for 400 episodes. We gotta build it up.
Well, in addition to this preamble, I don't know if I mentioned it last week, but as of this episode, we have a brand new roll call that I'm happy to debut.
Oh, we found the budget for a new roll call?
If you call if by budget you mean downloading a soundtrack from a different show, there's a time budget involved, no doubt.
I'm an effort, and
Yeah.
you did amazing.
Thank you. Anyways, let's do the thing. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, go. Cue the roll call!
Oh!
God damn it.
400 episodes strong, everyone.
Perfect!
Show running super savant.
Level up!
Bluecaster super Ichi.
Loudon Online! Greycaster, Robolane!
Researcher of the Tokuverse, Ultracaster, Gar,
A Spark of Courage, The Power of Dreams, Orange Caster, Global Soft Perka,
Casting, criticism, comedy, chaos.
Radio Sentai Cast Ranger!
Welcome to Radio Sentai Cast Ranger episode 400!
Episode- Beaver Boy! I love him!
Episode Justin Bieber!
Yo, I have a giant beat barrel in Legends Arceus. He's fucking amazing. I love him.
Episode HM Slave.
No, not anymore.
No, my HM slave is Arceus.
For me, it was like episode I needed a water type to beat the gym.
Anyways, welcome everyone to Radio Sentai Cast Ranger, episode 400.
Thank you
Yes,
for
we've made it.
Yeah.
It's a great time to be alive. RoboCop here is doing the Kamehameha in Fortnite. It's wild. I love it.
It can't all be good.
No, hey, the Dragon Ball collab has fucking been the best thing in Fortnite lately. So I love it.
I've had my own fun in video games this past week. I finally hit full mentor status in Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh shit! So you're a senpai now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It means people get an experience bonus just being with me.
Have you become a max level cook yet, though?
No, I'm a max level alchemist and a max level fisher, though.
Well, hurry the fuck up, be the max level cook.
I only needed to level 1 crafter, and I chose alchemist so I could make super ethers.
Oh, you should be a cook.
So you can just make soup.
Soup.
Yeah, you can make Tsukiomi.
No, not
Maybe. Yeah. So, anything else exciting going on in anyone else's lives this week?
I think I almost died. I'm not entirely sure.
What?
yeah,
No, that was last week when I almost jinxed you for getting hit by a car.
Yeah, and then I got sick for like the last week.
Good soup. just love the hand motion Adam Driver made.
This is not really a good thing, but they took the one thing I can have off the Swiss Chalet menu, not on my free day, off the menu. So now I can't have Swiss Chalet anymore.
Oh, that sucks. As someone who has Swiss Chalet at lunch at work basically every weekday.
Yeah,
That
on my way
sucks.
home from work, I found Kong murdered on a bridge. So that
Jesus
was the thing.
Christ.
Yeah, it's like a Kong toy with like the sand from inside it pouring out. So I was like, oh no, it's a murder.
It was an Imagine. Anyway. Yeah, so
we're a bunch of Toronto, Ontario-based nerds who get together every week to talk about Kamen Rider Super Sentai, and usually a third thing, but it's episode 400, so we're doing something else.
Here's my kitty.
so yes, usually we would have a
very
feature,
upset.
usually we would have a feature topic or a movie or some sort of thing to talk about. And usually when we do these 100 episode milestones, we all get together, but that's not quite so amicable of an arrangement anymore. So instead, we thought we'd do something we haven't done in a long time, and that's just have an actual discussion topic. Just
Have a nice little chat.
so pull up a coffee and a nice chair, maybe a book.
I got booze.
This week's feature topic is Radio Sentai Cast Ranger.
Oh, great. I can't wait to tear it open a new asshole.
Nice. Also in the new roll call, as you heard, I finally updated myself, so now I am officially Greycaster Robolane.
I also
very
updated
happy.
my roll call, and so did
I'm
God.
out and online.
Yes,
Oh my
you
goodness. So
you're
did
the-
I.
because I thought mine was okay. Like I
Oh
couldn't
no,
think-
yours, Emily, yours is fucking perfect. I wouldn't want you to change it. It's so you.
I don't know. I like it still, even though
That's
it's
fine.
Too.
Also,
believe that I'm a part stranger, to be honest.
the Mystery of Ultra 7 issue 1 came out this week. If you can go buy it, go buy it.
What's the mystery?
I don't know. I don't have the money to buy it, so I don't know the mystery.
The mystery is why haven't you bought it yet?
How much is it?
Because I'm on a short income. Like, I've just been too lazy to go buy an Amazon gift card.
Well, go buy an Amazon gift card.
All right, now we're in the middle of recording.
You're in the middle of recording.
Just leaves the call.
You're right.
Anyways, I got some news, a couple things actually, a lot of things actually. So, first things first. Man, I gotta learn how to condense my photos.
Yep.
I bought an Inu brother figure, and so usually, like, when we talk about an episode and we talk about a thing, I usually buy a thing in the middle of the episode. So it was after we talked about the Inu brother episode that, like, I ordered it. So I got it. It's cool.
Complete with the shuriken he's used maybe twice.
But then I bought a Sonic figure that very same day. Just a bit bigger than the Inu brother, but I still thought it was funny. And then I proceeded to do this picture where I just had him steal Darth Vader's lightsaber.
Why not?
You know what?
Yeah, I even post Vader looking at his hand and being like, "What the fuck?"
You know what someone needs to do? Make Inu brother as the OC in Sonic Forces.
Oh,
I'm surprised that no one's done that yet.
That
okay.
sounds like a stream.
So then next, the day finally came where you can now pre-order Kamen Rider Geet stuff. So I already did this before, but I bought the Desire Driver, like the biggest set off Tocollectibles, and then I bought the Magnum, pre-ordered the Magnum and the 01 buckle off of Amazon Japan.
You're really going all in.
And then I bought the Arrow and Shield, pre-ordered it off of Big Bad Toy Store.
You
So
all have different.
I'm going in, baby.
Are you getting the
Why
Revice
did you
buckle
go-
too?
I'm hoping that comes with the belt because I pre-ordered it. So hopefully,
Christ.
I can't wait, man. The series is gonna be fucking sick.
Well, I hope it's good.
I continued editing Ultra Galaxy Chat episode 2 today. It stars Jerry and Decker,
Oh,
in which they have good chemistry, just very bad timing.
Just fucking out them live on the air. Holy shit.
No, they know.
Oh, okay.
Becker's not happy with you. How dare you?
No, and I mean, when I mean
Rude.
by bad timing, I mean they they talked over each other.
It's hard on Discord, man.
Yeah.
It really is. You just gotta wait for a break in silence, and then you just say something. I think Crunch and Noel had the same problems too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we have a light news week, which is great. So let's get right into news mode.
I am still here. I'm just gonna step away for 2 seconds.
Also, someone made that monstrosity. I don't know why. Yeah, apparently they still had a fucking Desire driver like display, and someone fucking hacked the belt.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so someone found like the decade buckle.
All right. Well, first up on the news docket, we have the SH Figuarts announcement for Kamen Rider Live as the series is about to end.
God fucking damn it! Finally.
You
It
too
comes
can
with a
have
smash.
the ugly Dragon Quest Paladin.
Yeah, but it comes with the best accessory, which is this cracked helmet for Evil.
Oh, that's neat. Complete
Yeah.
with splattered paint.
Yeah, like actually, if you noticed on the crack helmet, he like the paint like did like splatter on the helmet more.
Yep. And then it also comes with live Jackal.
Jackal.
Yeah, there you go. Here's a picture of it. That's so cool.
Yeah, and then it also comes with the Kong stamp for Revice.
Ooh. Oh God, no! Why the stage showing your brother?
Oh. Yeah. So if you're interested in this set, it is Premium Bandai Web exclusive, 8250 yen February release.
Cool.
So
I
you-
won't because I have Revive Vice. That's all I need.
Yeah. Did SF Evil have Jackal too? I believe it did.
It did. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Next.
So who would be left then for Rider?
We need Over Demons. We need Destream. Crimson Veil.
Deathstream. They haven't done Holy or Ability Live yet.
Oh, and Veil, and just regular
Yeah.
Veil.
Oh, Kamen Rider
Kamen Rider
Veil,
Veil.
yeah.
Yeah.
Chimera and Daimon and them.
So
Guard
there's
Rex.
still a lot.
They won't make figure arts of the troopers. They won't fucking make the troopers.
That's what is this Bandai from 2010?
Man, if they made a renewal Zek Trooper, I would buy Zek Trooper.
They could cheap
Oh,
out
that's
on those and people would still buy them by the bundle.
Yeah, no, like they just recreate like that shot from the first episode.
Oh, a ride player would be awesome.
That would be awesome to have Ride Play, and then you could, and it comes with like the Nico parts if you want
Yeah.
to make Kamen
And
Rider Play Nico.
That would be great for
Nico.
people who can like paint and customize theirs too, because customizing ride players would be on brand.
My personal Ride Player, he bought a gamer driver so he could have like the ultimate belt, so he could have a one up on everyone.
You mean
He
like
paid to win.
Taiga did?
Yeah, but that'd be a ride player who uses the ride player Chronicle Gashet in a gamer driver to like pay to win.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
like Taiga did when he stole the Chronicle Gashet.
it's like the equivalent of buying the battle pass, but like purchasing the battle pass and then buying all 100 levels.
Oh my god. Alright, anyways.
I did that. So I
Next-
get Vader.
Next on our news docket is the announcement of the SH Figuarts Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Double Cyclone Joker Extreme.
Yeah, this
It's
thing
a-
looks fucking sick, man.
It's a great time to put this out since Futo PI is airing. I watched episode 3, by the way. Very good.
Oh, I haven't watched it yet. I need to.
It
I
was a
still
very
need
good
to watch
episode.
this show.
I wonder. Can we get a renewal Cyclone Excel Extreme?
Oh, that'd
I
be
would
cool.
love that. I still have my shitty original
Okay,
one.
no one say anything, but I hope that in Futo PI, Cyclone Excel Extreme actually happens. That would be cool.
I don't think so. That was just what's her face being like, oh,
Yeah, you
Ryu's
could.
your actual better partner for you.
You could if you did. All right, so yes, the Cyclone Excel or Cyclone Joker Extreme figure art comes with the 5 Gaia memories that you put in the shield: Cyclone Luna Heat Joker Prism, interchangeable hands, 150 millimeters tall, Premium Bandai Web exclusive, 11,000 yen February release.
Yeah, it's gonna be an expensive boy.
Yeah.
He looks so pretty though.
Yeah.
Yo, are we gonna get a CSM of Extreme Memory? It'll just have like
They are putting out the
every
double driver, so
just every Philip quote ever.
oh, probably.
Oh, you know what they'll do? They will put the voice clip of the scene when like fucking like the last like moment Shotaro and Philip have before like he like closes the belt to like kill off.
No!
We're gonna put that conversation in there.
No,
You know
don't
it.
do that.
It's so sad.
Oh.
That's gonna happen.
Man, he is a chunky suit.
He is
What's
a
the
chunky
final
suit.
form? It's got to be.
Well, no, I mean like I just mean like freaking. I hate Discord's updated look on phones. Like
I like
the
the sheep.
chest area,
Yeah.
it's so chunky.
He's got to fit all the knowledge of the earth in there. Futo Picrai.
Flaps roof of double.
This baby can fit so much knowledge in it.
I'm just trying to find the photo that I saw of him when I first got into double. I can't find it, which sucks.
Where's my
Like-
heat trigger extreme?
Still have my original
Just-
Excel driver I bought, but it's like really in bad condition, and the Excel memory is like, it has like no battery. The batteries in there are like fried.
Yep. You
All
gotta
right.
take better care of your stuff.
I do.
All right, and our last news story. It is currently the 10th anniversary of Kamen Rider Wizard, so they have announced a Shinkocho Seiho SH figure art of Kamen Rider Wizard Flame Style.
Well, it's a re-release. They already released one.
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
it already been freaking 10 years since I've gotten into Wizard?
Yeah. Which means next year
I mean-
it's Gaim's 10 year.
Oh, fucking 2024 is going to be Drive's 10th anniversary. God damn. It's already been 8 years since Drive. That's the only Rider series I've ever rewatched because I loved it that much.
So yes, this Wizard figure was released back in November of 2018. It will have all the improvements and gimmicks of the previous figure, including clear parts on the face and chest, use of cloth with wires for the waist cloak.
Yep.
Comes with the Wizard sword gun, set of rings, interchangeable hands, and will include a special pedestal for being the 10th anniversary version.
Hey, if it's the 10th anniversary Wizard, can we get a renewal Infinity, please?
If they put out this figure but water style, I would 100% buy it.
They do Infinity, I will 100% buy it.
If they did Flame Dragon, I would buy it.
No, for each, it'd be Land Dragon.
Land Dragon's really good,
Yeah, Land
but
Dragon's awesome.
I still like water style better.
But yeah, just without mentioning that it was Wizard's 10-year anniversary coming up. Yeah, just again it made me think. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's been 10 years since I've gotten into Rider.
It's been.
Hey, yeah, it's been 15 years for me, Vegas. I got into Rider when I was like 17, 18.
So I always thought I got into Sentai, and then a year later I got into Rider.
I got into Rider when Kiva was airing back in 2008.
Yeah, I didn't realize I got into both of them just a few months apart from each other.
Oh, Midas. That must be so cool being a little kid getting into Rider. That must have been so exciting. Imagine watching Rider as like a kid. Oh,
Yeah, that would be crazy.
What were you saying, Emily?
No, I just said that Kiva was almost my first rider, but then I saw how expensive the toys were and decided it was better to not get into it. That's literally what happened.
Wow.
oh.
I mean, valid.
Nope. I don't care what people say. Wizard was a decent show.
All you had to do was
You know about piracy. Well, yeah, you were 10.
all you had to do was say to your parents, "Please."
When I met Ichi in high school, that was when he taught me about the beautiful wonders of internet piracy. It's like, did you know you don't have to buy things? You can just download it off the internet. And I was like, cool. Then I met Gar, hung out with him for years, watched shit with him, and now I'm like, no, if I'm gonna watch something, I want to buy it officially to support it.
And that's how this episode was used as Exhibit A in my court case.
Oh, Ichi will be on the tallest peak of the tallest mountain for a fucking emulation.
I'm currently waiting
loves
for the
that
Ein
shit.
Odin to ship to me, which is a device the size of the Switch Lite that can emulate up to PS2 games well.
Damn. Yeah, this man loves emulation more
Hell
than anyone
yeah.
I know.
I finally finished Radiata Stories by emulating it, a PS2 game I've wanted to play since it came out but never made time for. Anyways,
Yeah, they could also do the re-release of Beast if they wanted to.
yeah. If they do, they have to make sure he comes with all the capes.
I think he
No,
did.
yeah.
Yeah, I think they released like an accessory kit that like came with everything.
Yeah, the OG buffer, complete with bicycle.
No, that'll be in the 10-year Wizard movie. He'll finally get like his own motorcycle.
And he'll drive it for 2 minutes.
Yeah, he should have had it like the Chimera Eyes should have like turned into a bike.
That would have been cool. Sorry?
2 whole minutes.
2 whole minutes. All right. So yeah, that's news. Not much this week, but some interesting stuff.
Okay, we have more important things to talk about, like this episode of Revice.
Oh wait, just one last little bit of news.
Okay.
Exceed Draft got fully subbed.
Oh, neat.
So yeah, now all of the Special Police trilogy is
Faulty,
fully subbed.
no, get that out of here. It's pissing off Jerry. It's a picture of Geets, but made out of the twerking crewmate gif.
Oh.
Oh man.
All right, let's get into Revice.
Oh man.
I think I can safely describe this as the most human episode Revice has had.
Yeah, like it makes sense that the final conflict would be a family-based one, I think, because the
Yes.
whole show's family as its theme. So having it not just be fighting against guilt, but rather fighting against familial trauma.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this right now. After watching this episode, I'm not considering George to be the final villain of the show. Because he's not.
It's familial
It
trauma.
was him going through his own personal dilemma and his own character development. That was what that was all about. He's not the final villain, and I'm not considering him to be.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, looking at the episode preview, it looks like Vice might be the final villain.
Yeah, I think Icky finally like not remembering anyone in his own family kind of drove Vice finally off the edge.
Well, we'll talk about our theories for that in a little bit. Let's focus on this episode first. So yeah, this is part 2 of the Juga arc, I guess we could call it.
Yeah.
Um,
Can we just say? Can I just say? Hiromi, this episode was fucking amazing.
agreed.
We got mad like early over the top fucking Hiromi, and like that grunt sound he made when he just like cut open that box. I fucking died.
I just love it. It's like, you have a plan? Do you know what you're doing? Abso-fucking-lutely not. But we're gonna go full force anyway. Sorry, go ahead, Emma.
No, he just decided to try to get his catchphrase back in. He's still working on it.
Yeah, still workshopping it.
Yeah, I rewatched the first episode of Revice because it was on the Toei Tokusatsu World like YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Mhm.
Fully subbed, and surprisingly, they texted like the text messages like in the background.
Good,
Like-
because I really wanted to know what they said.
Yeah,
But
right.
I watched when Hiromi like he took his cape off and he grabbed the belt, and George is like, "That's not meant for you," and he's just going full ass Hiromi, and I didn't remember that he did that. And I was like,
Hiromi.
this man was so intent on being a hero from the very beginning. Like,
Oh, yeah.
massive prop. You know what? I'm going to say this right now. Hiromi, I apologize for ever calling you Captain Fuck Up. You've become such an amazing, important character to this series, and I apologize for ever
remember-
calling you that.
I
I
remember
take
that.
it back.
You are
I
now
was really
You are now Captain Friend Up.
There you go.
Captain, you did okay.
I like he also tried to call George and invite him out for a nice dinner, and George just like, I'm hanging up now. Fuck you.
We really should have gone on that date.
I know it really did seem a little like he was asking him out, but like he was asking him out, just not on a date.
Also, go ahead.
I don't know how to talk to you anymore.
Also, I just love that George was having a moment, and then just really angrily, he just goes, "Daddy,
Daddy.
Daddy,
Daddy!
Daddy has a brand new like meaning for me now after watching Revise.
Speaking of
Every
Daddy,
time I hear the word Daddy, I'm just gonna think of it from George.
Speaking of Daddy, it just annoys me to no end how they're still giving young Masumi old man voice.
Oh yay, Blazy-Coon's here!
You made it!
It couldn't be an episode 400 without Blazy-Coon.
McGurr.
Thank you, Blazy-Coon. We love you.
So yeah,
all of you.
Cupcake.
Listening.
so basically the crux of most of the episode is Ikki's memory loss has progressed to the point where everyone is making the guess that if you henching again, you will forget your siblings since you've forgotten your parents.
Yeah, and that is what happens.
But I have to say I really like the scene of Tamaki, Hana, and Daiji and Sakura at the hospital, and they're just like, man, Ikki being a busybody is annoying, but honestly I think it's better this way. And Tamaki brings up the very real point of, if he wasn't the way he was, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
Like his nosiness ended up basically being everyone's saving grace.
Yeah.
And Sakura ends up calling Ikki the nosiest man in Japan.
Well, that's been his moniker the whole show.
Yeah.
Nippon Ichi no Sekai.
It really makes you. It really makes you think. Like with seeing Tamaki and Hana in the hospital with them, like a year ago, they were trying to kill each other.
Yep.
And now look at all of them, just being old best of buds.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could write this good.
I thought you were about to say, I wish I had a best bud that I almost murdered.
We also had a really emotional scene where like Ikki's like Genta and the mom or whatever like go up to him and they're just like, he's like mother, father, and it's like, well, you call us like mom and dad, but like and then Genta just goes up to him, hugs him, and he's just like, you are still our son, our wonderful treasure, and
so
like,
clear.
I always love you. And I'm just like, I love you, son!
To have that happen.
It's so clear how hard they're holding back tears.
Oh yeah, because Vice goes to like try to like confront them, and they're just like they're just not talking. They're just in their own zone, and I'm just like, fuck.
So
with someone who is currently living, like with someone who actually, like as of right now, has two family members that have dementia, and they don't even know who you are, it eats you a bit. It really does eat away at you.
I also had something of a similar experience. And one of my grandparents, before passing, I saw him as he was undergoing mental deterioration, and it was really rough to see him in that state.
It's horrible to see them in that state because like it's true that like, you know, you still have the memories. That's all that matters. But it's just, you feel sorry for them. This is someone that you knew, someone that you spent hours, like possibly months, like if you tally up all the time, freaking years with, and it's just gone. They don't even acknowledge it as if it never happened.
They don't even know what's gone. Like, honestly, like, you know, lots of people always say F cancer. Well, I agree, F cancer and F dementia. Just the fact that it destroys and takes away from so many things. And I'm sorry, I know this is kind of dark.
That's okay.
That's okay.
But we do find out George's reason. So it's not that he wants to like rid of all the riders or anything like that. He wants to destroy everything that his father created because he wants to be better than his dad, and he's always wanted to be better than his father.
And
or at
also,
least that's what he's telling himself.
it's also that he wants to just like reject him from his life because he's still angry about the fact that he left. But that also leads back down to the true feeling of we didn't spend enough time together.
Yep, and all of those ideas for all the riders came from George's childhood drawings.
Yeah, so we find the George room, as I call it.
I also wrote the George room.
And we actually even see a picture of his mother. So
did we?
Yeah, there was a picture of like his mother holding him as a baby.
Oh, I must have been typing and missed that.
Like, you don't really see her face well, but I'm like, okay, we saw George's mom. Cool.
We're leaving it open-ended in case we do another movie later and we can cast her as whoever we want.
I was like, this can't be George's room. Where's all the Kamen Rider merch?
Yeah, good point. I guess he has no Kamen Rider art.
But yeah, we basically find out that everything George did is what inspired Masumi to do what he did.
It's basically more evidence that the father-son combination of them has been creating amazing things together for like the entire timeline of the show ever since he was a boy. They create amazing things together.
But then again, they did the thing where we see fucking Daiji's the X's actor as young Masumi, and it's older Masumi's voiceover, and I'm like, come the fuck on, guys.
I said that already, but yeah. Also,
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time he's been dubbed over.
So yeah, there's that scene where Hiromi's tearing through Weekend's packed up boxes, and then Hikaru notices the difference, and then they start like solving a fucking mystery to find the George room, and I didn't notice it until like you said it, and then I went back and watched the episode again, and you're right, the music that plays during that part sounds like it's from James Bond.
Yeah, it was like a knockoff James Bond theme, and I'm just like, okay, show, I get what you're doing. But yeah, so George is very wants to prove that he has the greatest rider system, but then Ikki just kind of chimes in with, no, I'm going to show you that the Revice is the strongest. And I'm like, fuck.
I just love how like the emotional, like, we're going to prove that the system you and your dad made is better, despite the fact that it's erasing my memories.
Yeah, that it has a flaw.
Well,
I think it's more the contract with Vices causing the memory problem.
True. It's not really the drive.
Yeah,
and you can tell Vice is like he's going with it, but he's not happy about it at all.
Yeah. But the theme song kicks up. We get rider kicks, and Kamen Rider Juga is defeated.
Mm-hmm.
And
then everyone who put a pre-order down on that belt is flipping the tables.
What the fuck? He's dead after 2 episodes.
Fuck. Full payment. Damn.
So Hiromi finally shows like him, George, like the pictures that like Masumi kept of like all of his drawings and stuff, and George basically finally lashes out and accepts that like he misses his father and he wishes he spent more time with them and he got to know him a lot better and stuff. And sorry, I'm gonna get a little personal here, but this is where it hit me extremely hard because like not many people really here know this, but last December I lost my dad because he was experiencing Parkinson's and early stages of dementia. So he decided to take his life early through medical means, and so I kind of lost my time, whatever time I had left with them. I thankfully was there the day it happened, but this hit me really hard, and I get what George is going through. So
yeah. I never met him, but by how you described him, he sounded like absolutely awesome, and you turned out awesome, so I'm not surprised.
He was my fucking hero. I looked up to him every single day, and the way he raised me is why I'm the man I am today. So,
Heck yeah,
I owe him a
the lady
lot.
dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm
I'm-
having
I'm-
to for him.
I have lots to remember him by. But I'm glad George finally kind of
Let it all out.
let it all out, and he finally realized it, and I'm very happy because I wasn't happy with the direction he was going in, but now we know the reason why, and honestly, like, George has just been a fucking amazing character. Like, God.
Not to mention, just the acting is just so good. Like,
Yeah, this man's great.
George has been a treat the entire series, and seeing him go through this emotional development right at the end feels really on point.
Yeah, so like I miss my dad every single day, but I've been very well with handling it, and I'm glad to have like my family and my girlfriend and like all of you guys, because I wouldn't ask for any better friends in the world. So
Love you too, Ibo.
oh yeah,
Thank you for letting me be a part of it.
of course. But yeah, this episode was great, and then they tear our hearts out even more because now Icky doesn't remember his siblings, and
Oh,
God
that
damn.
hurt. That hurt.
God
I
damn.
knew it was coming episodes ago, but it still fucking hurt.
Aww.
I love it and hate it at the same time. Like, there's no music, there's no dramatic thing. It's just Icky blinks. He just gives them a confused look, and they know.
How are
Yep.
you?
Mhm.
They just know. And like Sakura starts crying with Daiji, and like he just turns to Vice and just like, who are they? It's like, fucking. So, should we talk about the whole Vice thing in the preview?
So apparently next week's episode is about Icky moving into his own place. Like,
Vice is his roommate.
and like I don't understand. Wouldn't Vice just tell him, yeah, you've lost your memories, this is your family, we can still live here. I don't know why you can't.
Yeah, I
Because it's probably just too hard.
And then Vice apparently goes on a bloody fucking rampage?
No, it's tomato sauce. Don't worry.
Okay, here's my guess. I'm pretty sure what's happening is Vice finally decides the contract is not worth it, especially now that there's no fighting left to be done. So I think what Vice is trying to do is find a way to break the contract so that maybe Iki's memories will be restored. Why that requires murdering people is not clear.
Well, like, okay, so is it if Vice dies, Icky dies too, right?
I don't know if that's the case.
No,
Okay,
all they
it's
ever
only a
said,
one-way thing.
all they ever
So
said was that if Icky dies, Vice dies.
Okay,
So-
so you know what I think is happening now? I think Vice wants to get killed so that Icky will be restored.
That could be it. And Sir
I think
Jerry's
that's
making
it.
Sir Jerry's pulling a good point. Vice is pulling an eye from Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains. It's the exact same situation.
But we get to see the stream. So
Yeah, more to stream. Let's go.
We'll get woo!
And he gets to fight Vice.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Well, apparently we also see fucking Icky and Vice squaring off, so that'll be interesting.
Holy hell! But like
Vice is the true final villain.
between this episode and what we're seeing for what's coming, I'm actually super curious if like things are not gonna end well for Icky. What if
What if the show just doesn't have a happy ending at all?
we just pull a Kamen Rider Blade and everyone else gets a happy ending except the main character?
Oh no, Tamaki! What's happened to Tamaki?
I guess that's where
I
the
don't
blood
know.
came from.
Oh, you attacked Tamaki, Vice. That's not cool.
Maybe Boo found him.
Well, Boo's awesome. We already know that.
Icky's finally going to deal with his devil.
Kamen Vice. Tamaki fucking dies.
Wow.
No, we need this V cinema. We need Kamen Rider Julio.
Well, he's over demons now.
No, Hikaru's gonna fucking take back over demons.
Well, I don't know.
Anyways, we're gonna be in a fucking interesting last two episodes, so I can't wait to see how this unfolds.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to watch it like this Sunday as soon as it comes out.
Like I've been doing
Yes.
all fucking year. The show has been that
tension is
consistent and
killing
good.
me.
He goes from Wee Vice to Me Vice. Wow.
Sounds like he's going to have to revise his contract.
Oh shit!
Honestly, I always replace, and I'm guessing that will come into play somewhere.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm excited.
All
Me
right.
too, and scared.
All right,
Well,
take us in.
Domburako.
What on earth was this episode?
What was
Another fucking cringe-tastic comedy of errors episode.
Well, Rider was about dads. Now Sentai's about moms.
Oh my god!
Can I just say I really loved the dog episode?
You know what? Thinking back to it too, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was stupid, but it was fun.
It's like, oh, look at the dog. I'm like, man, Japan must be stupid if they think that's a dog.
So I'm just gonna say this right the fuck now. Kaido is my favorite character in Dom Brothers. The fucking magical ass back
Time
room
Lord.
with a fucking grand piano in it.
They just turn the corner and suddenly the back room is a goddamn studio with a fucking giant grand piano.
And then he just plays a piano song. I'm fucking laughing the entire time. And then it cuts to showing back into the restaurant, and apparently his photo book sold out.
Oh my gosh.
This man is incredible.
He's the admin of this world. The world bends to his whims. Of course it's sold out.
Right.
I think that would make a lot of sense.
He's
Right?
a fun character. He's a badass motherfucker. He's got the perfect fucking looking Sentai suit. He's got a piano in the back fucking room of his restaurant. So.
I will say, when he started playing the piano, my thought was, okay, so we'll have Taro fake playing the piano and broadcast Kaito's piano playing through the headset.
And then Taro's like, nah, I got it.
I have seen piano. I can now piano.
Okay, so anyways, the plot of this episode basically is Taro goes to deliver a package and he forms a bond with this woman, and then she mistakes him for her son that apparently ran away.
And I don't have any fucking clue why, because they don't look anything alike.
No, if anything, he looked like a teenage Hiromi. It was weird. He looked like a younger version of Hiromi.
I think this woman was just like had just reached the point of desperate loneliness.
Oh.
She would have done the
So-
exact same thing to anyone who came to her door.
It's not her fault that her kid got kidnapped by a drowsy. Or
So
was it Hypno? I think it was both.
no, it was Hypno, yeah, and the seal.
There's a lot of
Seal.
Pokemon that kidnap children. There's Drifloon and
There's Drifloon, yeah, there's
Hypno.
If children die in the woods, they become phantoms.
it is a dead child.
Yeah.
and yes, Jerry, I think this woman did actually awaken some sort of mommy complex in Taro because he chose to stay behind to give her a shoulder massage for some reason.
That was weird.
Out of kindness, I've seen a lot of massage, like weird, like weird to us, but like not weird to them, like platonic massage in Japanese. So
When
I
he-
just be a thing.
When he said he wanted to give her one last request, I thought it was like, well, I bothered to learn the piano, so you might as well come listen to me play it. But no, it was a shoulder massage, and that's when it got weird.
So then they decide to formulate a plan where Taro, like, they're like, okay, we're gonna help you, like, pose as her son, and like you're just gonna like pretend to be her son. And he's like, but I can't lie, and like fucking Sarahara is just like, don't worry, I got a plan for that. So they like have like a camera attached to his ear, a microphone, so like a speaker, so like Sarahara's voice comes out, and he's just like mimicking his speech, which that was funny seeing Taro do
Taro's
that.
just going blah 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 blah, and and this stupid fucking woman is buying it.
But then they
How
have
did they get away with
they have the
this?
clever plan where they find like her son's friends to like give him information.
That was the funniest shit for all of a second and a half, because I honestly thought they were just turning to some rando who was sitting in the cafe and asking, tell me about this person's past mystery. And then it was actually his friends. I'm like, oh, but it would have been funnier if they were just asking some rando.
I don't know.
Hey, where can I get
Stop
this stuff?
bothering me.
He's
Also-
Baka. He's Baki.
Also, I love Haruka reference, just like, well, at least we haven't been seeing that fucking Don Murasame guy for a while. And I'm like, yeah, where the fuck has Don Murasame been?
And also,
They-
the whole thing where where Sarahara talks to her through the mic, the rest of them are talking at many different points, and none of their voices go through the microphone. What the fuck?
I'm just thinking the mom is just like, oh, it's just those voices in my head again.
Your voice is different. Oh well, it's probably nothing.
Also, the monster of the week was really cool. I liked its design.
Yeah, it's based on Ninja Man.
Oh, was that? That was the ninja.
No, it was Cocker Ranger.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I heard the shuriken like click sound from like a nin shuriken from the ninja. So I thought it was the ninja.
I think we've
monster.
already done the Ninja Monster.
Yeah, we did in Ninja already.
Okay.
It was that failed ninja guy.
No,
Oh, I think we also got Hurricane
the
as well.
Hurricane one was in one of the movies, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hurricane was the summer movie. Ninja was like episode 15 or something.
Yeah.
And then and there we got all the ninjas done.
All the Ninja Sentai. Until next year when we get another Ninja Sentai.
Oh my goodness, please no.
No, you know what? It's gonna be
What
it's gonna be a vehicle ninja themed Sentai with dinosaurs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Put all the three most popular genres in the
God.
Sentai into one Sentai.
Each member
There
of
you
the
go.
Sentai will be a different motif.
That would be sick.
What happened? Was then
Give it 5 more years when we do the 50th.
Oh, I cannot wait to see what the 50th of fucking Sentai is.
What were you saying, Emily?
I just said that they already did that. It was Zenkaiger. Each one of them was represented a different motif.
Oh shit!
No, but-
you are
but-
correct.
But we mean like
Actual
all out,
rangers.
Like they all have their own different changers.
Yeah, different changers, different motifs, but they're all actual human rangers instead of robots.
No, you know what they need to do? They just need to do fucking Operation Overdrive once a Ranger. They just make a new Sentai team of past Rangers. That'd be sick.
The
Fucking do it.
ultimate budget cut.
Yeah, do you get like Captain Marvelous is the fucking Red Ranger? You just get the best of each color.
I mean, didn't we already do something kind of similar with fucking Super Sentai Smash right before we used Soldier?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's
like
true.
Battle.
No, but like for the pink, we get like Momo Ninja.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
you get Kijino.
Yeah.
I
Except
mean,
now he's a
yes,
regular
but-
Pink Ranger instead of a Nightmare.
I just love it. He's like, I have a wife. Her
Yeah.
name's Mio.
My favorite,
he-
my
What?
favorite bit in this whole episode is how every one of them quits. So Sarahara tries to say a haiku, and she goes,
My God.
"Knock that shit off!"
You uncultured swine.
And Sarahara just throws his hands up and goes, "I quit!" and
Oh.
bails.
Haruka, where she pretends to be his fiance and she can't say that he loves her, which causes him to die.
She,
Her fucking face when she was like, it fucked up.
and yeah, Kijino is like, I got married to a beautiful woman named Miho. How dare you insult my wife? I quit.
No. And then we got a bit of kind of foreshadowing because like it's true. The mother says to her like, "Oh, you've been tricked," and I'm like, "Yeah, he is being tricked because that's not actually his wife. It's a bestial, so he is being tricked."
Yeah, I love that. That's a very subtle note, but I like that.
Yeah, and he's just storming off, and I'm like, "Kichiro, come back!"
Yeah,
She didn't
Haruka
mean
making
it.
the impossible.
Impossible.
Someone screenshot that. I want to put that in the thumbnail.
Yeah, it's gonna be an emote. Oh Christ!
I
I
just love it. They hear people screaming and like Taro just instantly just not dead. What?
Oh yeah, and as each one of them fucking left, it just cuts back to Kaido just looking over, being like, for fuck's sake.
am I gonna have to clean up this again?
I already had to deal with one Sentai fuck up. I didn't have to deal with another team.
I will say that as soon as that scene happened where the mom stops the goddamn monster, I was like, the son's the monster, isn't it?
That's what I was
No,
thinking.
I saw that a mile away.
Yep.
Like, it's the son.
And yeah, surprisingly,
want someone
Murasame
on
was
time.
not in this episode.
I hope we see him soon, because I miss him. Everything about him is so cool.
I think they personally may have introduced Murasame too early.
Totally.
Just to sell the sword.
Yeah, just to sell the sword, and now it's like, what do we do with him?
Have you seen the review for the Ninjark sword? It is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Got the most fucking bright ass LEDs I've ever seen in a toy.
What's up?
But yeah, so
What's up?
the others all stumble into the battle, and Sarahara, being pissed off, just straight up goes Robotaro and beats Dorogoku out the fucking way.
Oh man.
Wow, that was intense.
We don't need to deal with your shit today.
Also, I noticed with Don Toribal when he's like in like some stunt shots or whatever like that, like his like chest armor is like kind of like, you know how like the Green Rangers was in the Power Rangers,
It was all
like
soft and fluffy.
yeah, I saw it all like soft and squishy, and I was like, no, you ruined it.
That's
Did you
okay.
guys
That suit
notice
sucks anyway.
when they do the robot transformation sequence for them?
Dora Gonjin.
Yeah, the silver Tora bolts actually all silver.
And we still don't know why when he turns into his Zord he's fucking purple.
Because purple
Silver and gold looks good
clashed.
together. We've seen that with like Ex-Emperor.
Yeah, but I think it would have clashed a bit too much.
I don't
No,
know.
it's not drugs.
You know why
That's
it
right.
wouldn't have looked good? Because they keep using this goddamn fucking canyon background for his battles.
I
But
like it.
we don't need a purple. We already have Murasame for purple.
Yeah.
And then they do the terrifying Gatai sequence where they literally fucking cages the tiger monster in the dragon one, and then they do it twice in the same episode after this whole escape tiger jutsu bullcrap.
That was not necessary.
No, but I do like I like the concept behind the transformation sequence of like, oh, he's a caged animal inside a
great.
bigger animal. Circle of life.
So can they like only separate to fight when they're forming the mech, or can they fight?
I'm curious to know, does the wolf form have its own robot form? Because it has
tiger.
its own head. Oh, tiger.
Tiger.
Yeah. Tiger.
Dude, tiger.
I
Toda
mean,
means tiger.
we do see that it has its own like robot head before the dragon mask comes down over it. So
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
it stands to reason that Tora or Robo Bolt, whatever the fuck, Don Robo Bolt. It stands to reason that Don Robo Bolt does have its own robot form.
Robobolt.
Robo.
My name's Robolane, and I take offense to that.
That's robophobic.
Rophobic.
I thought you said Romo.
No.
Oh yeah, you know a robot hoe.
Also,
Robo.
it really irks me when they don't play the fucking ending theme like at the end of the episode, and then it like nicely transitions into the preview, but then like they don't, and then it just you hear the part of the ending theme in the preview, and I'm like, ah!
No, I agree with you with that, Lane.
That bugs me.
I don't like how there are some episodes, it instantly starts playing and everything's all good and such, but then you have moments where it's trying to be all nice and such, but then, oh right, episode preview, cuts it in. It's like
Really
ugh,
awkward fucking cut to the episode preview.
Yeah, but and also I like when it goes, so let's get started. I like that.
And
so
yeah,
let's get started.
yeah, we've seen the preview image for, I guess, the combination of Oni Taijin and Tora Doragonjin, and it spawns this like fucking. I can only refer to it as Horse Brother.
Like
It is a horse, brother.
it's like an ecliptor horse.
Yeah, it's a cyber horse.
A cyber horse.
Uma brother.
Right, me.
Brother. There you go.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, this was like still Don Brothers fucking whack, and I'm still loving it.
It is crazy.
Just can't wait for the summer arc to end so that we can keep the plot going.
Next episode is about Kijino being fired, and there's a shot of Oni's sister in a maid costume.
Yup.
Yeah, apparently all the Dawn brothers need to get jobs.
Sarahara Urahara's not getting a job.
Oh no, we saw a promo image of him at a job interview. It's
Oh
happening.
my god.
Oh no.
He's gonna have real food, and he's just not gonna go back to his
I was about to
imaginary
say
food.
he's gonna have to eat real food.
Maybe he finally has to owe all of his back rent on his fucking house that he doesn't pay for.
All that goodwill finally emptied out. Bro, Jack Horseman. That's good.
That's pretty good.
I never watched BoJack Horseman, so I don't get that.
I binged it. I
I
like
need to
it.
know that.
All I know is Aaron Paul plays his best friend.
It's all about Mr. Peanut Butter's house.
Oh well, yeah. Also, that's the reason I would watch it is for Mr. Peanut Butter.
Yeah.
What is this, a crossover episode? Exactly. I love Mr. Peanut
Also,
Butter.
we get to see his fucking palanquin used in a non-combat scenario for some goddamn reason.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
Look at. They're probably singing "Happy Birthday" to someone at the restaurant.
Oh, I forgot to mention this, but like a few episodes ago, when like it was like the Haruka manga, they did like a part where it was like her dressed up as like one of like the maids for like Don Momotaro's like thing, and she's like depressed. She's just doing this like sad fucking like depressed dance.
Yeah.
It was so fucking good. Oh, I love this show.
Oh, Matsuda! Water! Oni Slumpster.
Oni Slumpster.
That's
yeah.
good. All right, well, that is Dawn Brothers, and that brings us to our feature topic.
Shooting the shit.
So, Gar, you are the one who chose this topic, so why don't you tell us about why you chose this and then lead into your segment?
Why do you like Cast Ranger?
I like the part where Ichi talks about macaroni and
I like the part where they talk about macaroni for a long time.
I like when Lane impulsively buys stuff on air.
Oh, my favorite time ever is when he bought the Rock'em Sock'em robots.
Oh man.
What about when we all pitched in and bought Flapper?
I still have it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, he's great. I miss him.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, I had X-Age shoes in a dream.
Way to put me on the spot.
Hey, you chose it.
Damn it, Cascar. You could have been like, oh, let's talk about a crossover movie. Let's talk about this. No, we gotta fucking
remember
like we're adults.
Talk about our feelings.
Remember Confirmination?
Remember Soup?
That was the very moment Gary knew you were going to fit in with us very well.
I still love that Raven was the one that called me out on that. Just
Oh yeah, because that's totally what he would do.
he's okay. Yeah, so I had to grab the feature topic list to see what I actually wrote down. How has Cast Ranger changed you as a person? Who's your daddy and what does he do?
I have like an actual serious answer to that question.
Okay, well, let's let Gar give his bit first since he came up with it, and then you can
Oh
do yours.
no! Why am I need time to actually think about it.
You had the most time. You thought of the topic.
Ah, damn it!
All right, fine. Emily, go first.
I think that Cast Ranger forced me to open up more. I feel like I don't know if I'd be able to talk as much as I do if it weren't for Cast Ranger, if it weren't for you guys encouraging me to talk. And that doesn't just mean on Cast Ranger, but in general. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to voice chat with anybody if it weren't for you guys. So it means a lot to me, and it means a lot that you let me be a part of your group, even though starting in the group, it started from me basically being like, I knew who you were even though I didn't, because I wanted you guys to feel like you were really cool, and now I'm legitimately like a really big fan of you guys. So
Yeah.
it was a weird story. I don't know if I've ever told it on here before.
Yeah, we met you 10 years ago at Fan Expo. That's nuts.
I still vividly remember that day.
I remember that too.
And I remember I was just thinking like, wow, these guys like, you know, like they're putting like all their heart and soul into everything. So, and I only sort of vaguely just was like, oh yeah, Ixie Studios. But I never thought that it would get to the point that I was actually working with you guys, let alone being a part of Cast Ranger. And I still feel bad that it didn't start with. It started sort of weirdly, but.
Well, I mean, I remember with you, Emily, my strongest memory with you will always be when I was like, it was a Saturday and I was going to hang out with my friends and everything like that. And then you like texted me or called me out of the blue and invited me over to your house to play Smash Brothers. And I immediately was like, hey, dropping what I'm doing, going over to see Emily.
Oh, I didn't know you dropped what you were doing.
Oh, it's okay. I had a blast at your house. It was great.
I'm really glad. Someday I want to invite everybody over.
I'd love that.
And I still have... I have fond memories of all the times I drove you back and forth from my place, or I think it was mostly just from my place back to your place, and we'd be listening to songs and music in the car and shit, and talking about whatever.
Introduce me to Bustin'.
Bustin', yeah.
That's a sentence no one should take out of context.
No, yeah, like it gets the remix of Ghostbusters where it's just everything is about sleep.
Yeah.
Just I ain't afraid of no sleep. I ain't afraid of no bed. An invisible bed. Freaky ghost bed.
Yep.
And oh my god, I was dying.
Also, I also don't know, Emily, I don't know anyone else who loves Urisen more than you do.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing.
You're the number one Urisen fan.
But I do really like the little Urisen that you got me, that Ichi got me. Also, things like Hot,
Glue Gun Circus.
I think Hot is still the one. Like, anytime I see the word hot, I think it's funny now.
Hot
like, such a normal. It's such a normal word. Like, there's nothing even funny. For anyone who wants to know what the deal with Hot was, it was in it was in Q Ranger, and in the background in the ship, there's a vending machine that sells various drinks, and one of the drinks was just labeled as hot and nothing else.
Yep. Like,
not hot water or hot coffee. It was just hot. And I remember when we first noticed it, I was here on Discord and I was drinking a lot of water. And Lane just, when I was cracking up, and then Lane just said, quick, get her some hot. And that was it, like, destroyed. And I actually threw up water onto my legs because I was laughing.
That's right, you did. Oh my god.
We have in fact said a lot of really dumb shit on this show.
Oh man,
so much dumb shit.
I always say episode 75 Bakasumi is like probably my favorite episode ever because that shit was fucking insane.
Oh, that's one of my least favorite episodes.
Star Ninja Cancer, one of my proudest jokes I've ever made. Yeah,
that was before my time. It was the ancient times.
Yep.
It was the blessed of times.
It was the blurst of time.
You stupid casters.
Stupid monkey.
I don't know. I've had too many good memories, and also my memory is amazingly terrible for me to ever really pick one moment that I liked above everything else. It's just been a good time all along, but it's not my turn yet.
I guess I can go next.
All right, you go next.
As long as Emily's finished everything she wants to say.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say other than thank you guys. It's been some time. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope that I've contributed well to Cast Ranger, and cheers to many more.
Yeah.
You have. For me, honestly, I'm just gonna say this show has let me be myself, like, at the most I can possibly be. Like, I always tell people, because like when I'm at work, I'm like my professional self, where like I am kind of me, but then I also just like, you know, try to keep it on the down low. But then I tell people, like, if you want to hear me at my, like, the real lane, like, listen to this podcast.
At my laniest and zaniest.
Oh, exactly. Like, honestly, like, I'm the loud one. I'm the impulsive one. I just, you know, I was hyped for fucking everything all the time. Yeah, there's the moment I met Gar, the very first fucking moment. It was amazing. Go over Forzy Bill.
Oh, Decker, no.
And then he just peeked his head into the view of my camera one time. It was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that's Gar, first time we met.
Yeah.
And there's been so many fucking memories. Like Ichi said, like, it's just there's so many. Like Shania Twanger, fucking
Fire the Ninjas.
Fire the Ninjas. Like having Cell on was just like a joy and honor upon itself.
To be honest, Cell and Paul were supposed to be joining us this episode, but they couldn't stay.
Yeah. Remember when Cell became Zordon for the thumbnail? He took his shirt off and
Oh man, us talking about like the trailers for like the 2017 Power Rangers movie, going to see the 2017 Power Rangers movie together, like that's probably one of my most like favorite memories of like the Cast Rangers as a group.
It was a school night, but I told myself, you know what? I don't care. There's no way that I'm going to be able to, that I'm going to miss this. And I remember when we were watching the movie and the Power Rangers theme song came on in the movie and like the whole theater freaked out. It was so...
Oh man. And then we went back immediately and reviewed the movie and it was great. And Gar was in horrible camera position.
Yes. Oh my goodness. It was so bad.
And
it was so bad.
Decker talking about Paul, and which reminds me, we can't forget one of Paul's greatest moments, the Earth tones.
Oh my god. Paul, we just asked you what your favorite color was.
I fucking love that.
And then all of us agreeing that the Q Ranger to Tokyuger switch handoff was the best one.
Yeah.
Like 4 of us fucking said it was the best one of them all. But yeah, like it just, you know, it's cool to know that like there's people out there who love my like dumbass self, and you know, I hate my voice personally, especially when I hear myself, but like I listen to our episodes like when I'm walking to work or something like that, and like, you know, I laugh at whatever jokes we make and stuff like that. And honestly, what I want to do is whenever this show ends, whenever it does, I'm going to listen to every single piece of thing we've ever done. Like every episode of Cast Ranger, every episode of Extra, every episode of Silver Metal, Enter the Amazons. Like Ultra Ranger included. Like just, yeah. So, like,
I was about to say.
Oh, dude! Ultra Ranger was the fucking best. It's the best bonding experience me and Gar have ever had, and we became like super awesome friends because of it, and I'll treasure those memories for the rest of my life.
Oh, I guess that leads into my turn then.
Yeah, anyways, I love you guys. I love all of you, and I will keep doing this for as long as I can because I fucking love Tokusatsu. I love Rider, and yeah, I can't wait for Geats. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Just put my drink down for a moment. I needed some of that knowledge juice to actually think of something to say. I'll at least say this. I'll be truthful about this. I took Cast Ranger for granted sometimes. Of just it being like, oh, it's a thing that I do with my friends, like once in a while, and all that. But honest to God, since I've moved, I really love doing this show a lot more when I'm actually here.
Yay.
I love doing this show as long as I'm not in the same room as you.
Oh, I know there were days, Gar, where like you were just like, I'm not fucking feeling it, and we were like, oh, but we love you. You're the Sentai guy. You're the Sentai know-it-all.
You're our Philip.
But it's just sometimes it's just those things where it's like, I'm just not feeling it. But you know what? It's episode 400. I'm gonna try and make a challenge for myself.
Oh.
From 400 to 500, I'm gonna try and be on every episode.
Ooh.
You know what? That sounds like a good idea. So will I.
You know what? Me too. I can do that.
I try to be on every episode too, and weird things sometimes happen.
I'm actually going to try and set the time a week to watch everything and then be on the show.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is just a good way to just chillax with my friends.
Hanging out with your friends in the schoolyard?
Yeah. No, I think my favorite time on the show would have to be the final year when we were all living together. Like when Kira Major was on.
It's officially been long enough that I actively miss those days. It's been a year and a half since we all separated, And I miss you guys. I miss those days of us living together.
Oh, yeah, same.
Every day,
Still
man.
feel pretty weird that you guys don't live together anymore. But I'm just glad you guys are all safe and okay.
Of course. I'm just glad I got good bike quality now.
Least favorite moment, I would probably have to say whenever Build was on. Because I feel like I didn't give Build the time or day because I was just so zoned out at that time.
Oh, yeah.
Build is still
Man.
my favorite rider. You should rewatch it.
I should rewatch it. I should download all the high quality rips of it and then just watch it from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm. What about Exade?
Oh my goodness!
No, fuck that show.
Yeah, no, like I.
No. You know what? No. If Cast Ranger has changed me as a person, I feel like Exade was a good experience for me. For basically one big reason. Don't just buy it. Don't just buy it because it's the newest thing.
So it
'Cause
taught you to be more reserved and and critical.
Yes, because Exade I would say is probably the start of where I went from being just a casual fan to being more of a observed fan. Of hang on, this might not be good, but let's figure out why it's not good.
This might in fact suck ass.
Honestly, I'm happy. I've been more reserved with stuff like Kier Major. Didn't buy a single fucking thing.
You
from that
say
show.
as you just earlier today talked about how you're buying everything possible for geeks.
Yeah, well, it's a Battle Royale Rider series. How can I say no? Of course not. Hell, at 01, I tried to not buy anything, and then they gave me fucking dick gun belt, and I loved it. Now it's my second favorite rider belt in the entire franchise.
What?
The Falcon,
the shot riser.
The shot riser. We called it dick gun belt because it was test your dick.
Yeah.
That was a fun fucking extra. Oh my god.
Yeah, that gun is overall far too close to the crotch area.
Anything else?
I guess it's your turn. Hashtag Affirmation
Yeah.
and Captain Tube Ants will return with Aki Yellow eventually.
Oh shit.
God. I know Miss Yellow. That's one of my least favorite things.
I love that I tried to make this big ass thing with him. Like
I miss Yellow.
like truth be told, the whole thing was going to end with him being evil. Shit.
I murdered him myself.
It was going to tie into the script read somehow, and it's just gonna be like, oh fuck. It was a crazy thing, and then the pandemic happened.
And that ended up killing Akiello, I guess.
Yeah, Captain Tube Hands.
Damn
Tube Hands.
Bugster virus.
Yes.
Damn Bugster virus.
Yeah, I feel like we shouldn't have called it the invasion. We should have just called it the Bugster virus.
For all the jokes that I've been agreeing with, I actually do still like Exade, so
I also do like
I'm not gonna
Exade.
shit on it too much. It had its problems, but I liked it.
Snipe turned into my new favorite because Genmu, I realized, stupid hype me like Genmu, and Genmu's cool, but Snipe's better.
Was it Akiello and Anti-Masker?
Is I'm wearing a helmet? Maybe? I don't know.
That wasn't a helmet, that was his head.
Yeah.
Alright, so a lot of what I'm going to say is stuff that I do say on a pretty regular basis. Cast Ranger, the biggest takeaway for me is that producing this show basically every week has taught me a lot about self-discipline, about routine, sticking to a schedule, being resourceful. It's the most consistent production I've ever been part of ever since I started making YouTube content, and I've been doing this since maybe 2009. If you count like XE Studios, the channel, that was back in 2009 was when we started Ixie Studios. We started with Let's Plays. We did convention coverage, and then after a while, we switched to streaming just because I got tired of editing.
My stupid cringy vlogs.
Hey, if it weren't for your stupid cringy vlog, we wouldn't have the first ever Gar and Lane interaction.
That's true. Lightrid's Amazing Adventure. Oh boy.
We were all cringe once. Let's all accept it. Even me.
Yes, that's all acknowledge. One big thing.
I need to go back and watch those fucking Ixie Studios demo reels. Oh man.
No, if you want
that's
primo
in a fucking nutshell.
If any of you want primo first form Ixie Studios content, the video to watch is Lane and I playing Halo 1.
Oh man.
That is prime baby Ichi and Lane.
You shot me. I did nothing of the sort.
I think you got us lost and I followed.
I followed. Hey, ass. Fucking killed it.
It's so good.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and be less cringe.
Let's all try and be less cringe.
No, we need to just be ourselves. That's what people come for.
And
right, guys?
That actually leads back into my spiel pretty well, because another thing this show helped me do is like you said, just to be myself. I'm really not good with interacting with people in public, out in real life. I'm kind of low key, especially around people that aren't of a nerdy persuasion like me. I kind of just keep to myself, but
same.
Being with people who I know are at least into things similar to what I'm into, like within the same wheelhouse, let alone the actual same things, always helps me to open up and be more active. Like, you guys have not seen Ichi in public. I keep to myself. I don't bother anyone. I try and get my shit done and get out. I don't make a big production out of anything like I do here on the show. But this show lets me be the other half of myself. Lets me talk about the things that I love that I could never talk about with anyone else. And also, I don't know how much I've talked about this, but it's also, I like to think that this show has helped me refine my critical abilities. And it's so fucking weird, because when it comes to other things that I enjoy, like other shows, other movies, other like video games, as long as it's close enough to what I want, I'm usually pretty easy to please. Like, with regards to movies, people criticize things and I'm just like, I liked it. But then you get these fucking shows of men in spandex dancing around with special effects, and for some reason that's the show that I choose to be hypercritical about.
And it all started because Baron kept his suit on while switching belts. That's what started that for you.
That's my belt mechanics moment.
Yeah, that's belt mechanics.
But we all
realize he did that more than once.
But we all have to thank the one thing, the person that started all this, and we thank you so hard for it. TOQO dick punching its way out of a fucking coffin.
The real MVP, the reason Cast Ranger started.
Also, David, thank you.
Yeah.
It was his idea. But yeah, if it wasn't for episode fucking 3 of Tokyo, good old Bonero. Oh man, we wanted to talk about it on the internet because it was so wild.
Which, by the way, go check out the first episode that was newly re-edited for YouTube.
Yeah.
Yay.
Really, the first episode I thought Malika was my favorite fucking writer and character in the show, and then we watched more of Gaim, and I was like, no, Baron's my favorite. He's the coolest. So
I should probably get around to editing more of the older episodes for YouTube's.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Yeah, if Bonero ever makes a climactic return, that's where we end Cast Ranger. We start with Bonero, we end with Bonero.
Oh God,
so cute! You're 10 years later.
What a book!
Yeah, there you go. 2024.
Just end Cast Ranger at 10. A nice clean 10 years.
In 10 years.
Nice clean.
Who knows? We'll see what happens.
I have no fucking idea. It would be. I have been doing this show for so long. It would be fucking mind-boggling to be free to do other things Friday nights. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Because
goodness.
throughout these years, I've had people invite me to things, and I'm like, nope, I can't. It's podcast night. Sorry. It would be so fucking
I've always
weird.
at my past 3 jobs I've worked, including this current one. I always say when I request like my time off that I need for the week, I cannot work Friday nights ever.
Seven, don't think that anyone's forcing us to do this. We do this show because we choose to. We enjoy doing it, and it's not forced.
Yeah,
I will say, there are some days, there are some weeks where I come in and I'm like, I'm not necessarily looking forward to doing it, but by the time we've started, you can tell I've got the energy in me.
Yeah, unless there's Star Wars and Lane's go, oh well, yeah, Star Wars is like my number 1 favorite thing. That takes priority over everything else.
God, I hope no Star Wars movies come out this next year.
No, they're only focusing on TV shows now.
Okay.
I still remember today. It was a Saturday. Like it was the day right after we saw Force Awakens. Ichi was in the studio. I was in my bedroom, and he's like, "What should I title this episode?" And I'm like, "Fuck Star Wars." Because that was the episode where Ichi had to like get a bunch of other people on to do Cast Ranger that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we did December?
Yep.
Did we do?
Remember
like,
Pre-Cularity?
Didn't we do like 3 Decembers?
Yeah.
Yes, we did. We
Oh
did,
my
like,
god!
we did like a quarter of Deca Ranger by the end of it.
You know what? One of the memories, like this is kind of like a weird one for me. But
Sorry,
like,
hold on, just
one of
real
the-
quick. Emily, what were you going to say?
I was just saying, remember Pre-Cularity? And I thought that was going to be a thing every year, and then it hasn't been.
The only thing we're consistent about is doing the show. The topics we talk about, not quite so consistent.
Yeah.
You know,
But I just remember there was a moment where, like, and I remember it was when Raven was still on with us, but, like, it was when we were talking about, like, the death of Scorpio, and
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to, like, argue with you, Gar, and Evan about justifying fucking how Scorpio was a great character, and you all just fucking mentally broke me, and oh, no, it sucked, man. It sucked so hard, but, like, it was whatever. Like, that was the moment where I learned that, like, you know, oh, sometimes other people can be right, Lane, and you can be wrong. It's fine. So,
Yeah.
didn't we talk about Bakugan once?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. And that'll be it. The only time. No more Bakugan.
And Blaze, we did anime. We did that this year.
Yeah, we did that this year, and then I forgot what I said we were gonna do next year. Fuck. Oh, we're gonna talk about Small Soldiers. That's gonna happen.
Yeah. You missed an entire month, Blaze? We're gonna have to renegotiate your contract.
Hey, Lazy Coon's busy with life. I understand. He worked for NASA. Like, come on.
you worked for NASA?
Yeah, he worked in the I think like the gift shop of
Or
NASA.
the tours or something.
Yeah, it was something about tours.
Several people are typing.
Yeah, you were a photographer at NASA.
So, anyways, like I've been trying to say, but I realized my mic keeps going in and out. The reason why we haven't done Pre-Cuary is because it always, like, the first time we did it, and I still don't like it, is that February is when Sentai end. Like it's when it ends and when it begins.
The problem is that a thing because that's also when Precure ends and begins.
Yeah, but it's just the problem of
It
like
used to be. Remember when the Sentai and Rider shows ended and started the same fucking month?
yeah.
Yeah, and
Thanks,
they realized they were
Decade!
then they realized they were losing money, so they needed to space them out so they could people would buy more shit.
Make more money.
Oh no, they decay though!
I mean, I love Decade. I think he's probably the most powerful writer of all time. So that's just me.
All right. Does anyone else have any closing thoughts they want to say before I open it up?
I love this show. I love you guys, and yeah. I love Drive and Forza.
Get excited to see, or get excited to listen to more of this voice.
Omazio's dead, so he's irrelevant.
One down.
Oh wait, fuck. Decade's also dead, so fuck. Jugo's the most powerful rider. No, wait, sorry, that's Revice.
That driver's broke now.
The Ultimate Revice. Ultimate Revice is the best one.
Emily, any other thoughts?
Not particularly. I'm just sort of nervous about the question, but excited.
It's, you know what? We're gonna leave it open to you guys if you want to ask us some questions.
All right, so we're gonna do something that was completely unplanned until an hour or two ago.
Gee, that's us in a fucking nutshell, just unplanned.
So anyone who's listening to this live recording on Discord who has a mic they think is good enough, I'm going to allow people to unmute and say what they want to say, whether they want to ask us questions or say what they think about Cast Ranger, or whatever you think will fit into basically the equivalent of a Speaker's Corner video.
Well, I think we should first give that honor to Blazy Kun, our number one fan. The head mod of our server.
Yes, we must give him first honors.
Yep.
And you are unmuted. You're live!
Hi, Blazy Kun!
Oh no. Can you hear me?
Oh, Blaze is talking him out.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know because I'm on my phone.
Congratulations, Blaze. You're caller number 3.
What?
What is the phrase that pays?
Money?
I was thinking the same thing.
Close enough.
But when you guys were talking about favorite moments, I don't know why, but something creeped into the back of my head. One of my favorite moments is just Lane zoning out during Extra, and when you guys were talking about, I don't remember the exact name thing, but it was Shocker Grunt Figure Arts. And Lane's like, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What are we talking about? Gar responds, oh, Shocker Grunts that look like sumo wrestlers. And Lane goes, oh. See!
I just don't know why.
That fucking killed me.
Oh yeah, man. Shock Grunts are great.
Another one of my favorite moments would probably most definitely fucking be we were talking like when Cross debuted, and we're just making all these Ryuki jokes, and I was like, oh my god, even Key Dragon's a reference to Ryuki because Ryu Key.
Yep.
And Ichi just responds with the loudest "fuck you" I've ever heard.
Oh man, the legendary just Ichi turning his head. Fuck.
Oh,
for sure, just one of my favorite moments in life, honestly.
You know what? One of my favorite moments is showing Alpha's Magical Christmas to Lane and Ichi.
Oh god!
Alpha, stop kidnapping the children.
Never again. It's like PTSD, man.
Oh god.
God.
But honestly, I don't. If I had to pick like an all-time favorite moment, it would just be that fucking you guys like have given me such an opportunity to be such a big voice on this place and like talk about this shit that's been like my passion for years, and gave me a space that I could like feel like normal, quote unquote, because I have never met another like Rider fan in person.
Oh, that was me when I met Lane.
Yeah. Actually, wait, I do tell a lie. One day I was just walking to like drive myself home from high school, and I just see these like 7th graders walking, and like I'm just casually overhearing them talking. And it's like, all right, so like, this dude's like black and orange. He's got a hoodie. His name is Ghost. And then they turn the corner. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you saying? It's like I wanted to jump in and be like, you guys talking about Kamen Rider, but no, I'm not that kind of person.
You talking about Ghost? They'll kill you.
But that this place like haven't like I don't know, and giving me a chance to edit a few times, even though I dropped the ball. And just being able to like help run this Discord is it means a lot to me. And
well, you mean a lot to us, so there.
yeah. Thank you. I also really like that I do have my own Spellcaster shirt. Get it? Whatever the fuck it was.
I still don't own a fucking Greycaster shirt. I don't know why.
You don't own your own shirt?
No, I don't. I don't know why.
I have the old one. Like there's an orange caster shirt.
I need to get a new shirt because mine is too small.
I have a Greycaster mask.
I was gonna say I've been using a mask with the blue caster emblem on it the entire pandemic.
I have an XL. People keep sending me smalls because they think I'm a petite little boy when I am in fact a large fat man.
I'm robust.
I too also watch the Game Grumps.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and this place has given me like a place where I feel like I can talk about shit and no one like fucking judges me for my opinions, which I'm really glad.
I do.
Nobody who counts judges me for my opinions.
My favorite's when Blaze fucking says anything in all caps because I know he's fucking pissed and passionate about what he's saying. Best.
Fucking, I love that this place has become like the server has become a place where anyone can jump on and talk about shit they love, and even if it's something that other people don't like, they don't feel like they don't get like threatened or fucking crucified for it.
I love that the majority of the off-topic conversations are nothing but fucking Transformers.
I've always strived to make sure that this is an inclusive, open, and not above all non-toxic space.
Yeah,
because God knows there's enough toxicity out there in other social networks like Twitter and notably in the Tokusatsu community. So I am happy to maintain a defiantly non-toxic community as best as we can.
Oh, I make it my goddamn mission to make my Twitter as peaceful as possible.
Yeah. Go ahead. Was someone about to talk?
No.
No.
Any closing remarks, please?
Yeah. I just, I don't know how to word this properly. It's like, because you guys mentioned earlier about David Overkill and how he was the one that's all the reason this all got started. And I know he and I have had our like differences in the past, but I really do appreciate him being like the catalyst that started all this. And
yeah,
like I do want to, like, I don't know if he still watches the show, but if he does, I do want to say thank you.
I'm sure he'd appreciate
thank
it.
you, David.
For being the spark that lit the fire that still burns to this day.
Shining through the night. That's my thing. I was gonna do his thing, like that was like
shining
from the fire
or something like that.
I don't remember.
No, it was like from the fire, like rising from the ashes. That's what it was.
Oh, that's it.
Silver Cat.
I'm gonna do fucking. I'm trying to do his thing and like be like it's whatever. And then just fucking here's my catchphrase.
All right. Well,
thank you. Should me do my roll call at some point. Anyway.
Well, thank you very much for your very kind words. We appreciate having you here.
Thank you, Blaze.
Thank you very much for allowing me to be here.
All right, Blaze, that'll be $5.
Have $5, so eat a dick.
Oh, damn.
And he has been muted.
All right.
For saying some no words.
Alrighty. Eeny, meeny, miny,
I was gonna
Jerry.
say I was gonna say who else wants to speak up. Jerry, did you want to talk?
Vegas. All right.
Let's
Vegas.
Our local favorite Toku bear.
The bear has been unmuted.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
No.
No.
I'm drunk.
Oh.
Are you?
No, I wish.
I just paused a bit.
I've been doing this for too long. I can't do it unless I'm drunk.
All right, Vegas, go ahead.
Okay, so like Blaze said, like I never, where I live, like there was not a lot of people talking about Kamen Rider. In fact, no one even knew about Kamen Rider when I started getting into it.
You live in the woods. You're a bear.
Yeah, so there's no one.
You have no idea how accurate that is, actually.
Are you just straight up Jacksepticeye style living in a cabin?
No, I'm like on the border of town and country.
Oh.
Oh,
Bear
Like,
country.
If I
Bear country.
if I turn right out of my driveway, I'm in town. If I turn left, I'm in the countryside.
Cool. You got-
But as I was saying, like not a lot of people, very little people knew about Kamen Rider. So a lot of times I was just kind of by myself and just watching this cool show I found on the internet, and I would bug my friends about it, and to the point where they were like, "This he talks about this show so damn much. I'm not gonna watch it." Fast forward almost 10 years, and now all of my friends are watching it.
Got him.
But when I found you guys, I was doing a part-time job at a tax place. My job was to dress up as a Statue of Liberty and dance.
Oh.
It's not where I was expecting that to go.
I was a mascot, and I was doing a little jig for cars that were driving by the store, trying to get them to come in and whatever. And I was bored as hell trying to find like good Kamen Rider fan fiction to read.
All right.
And what I found instead was a podcast episode that I believe said Woz writes fan fiction.
gosh.
And then I found you guys.
Yeah.
And every Friday night from then on, well, I mean, after I learned about Discord and all that, every Friday night I try to listen in and listen to you guys. But you're awesome. I love you.
Lane says some things that piss me off, but
Lane and Gar say things that piss me off.
I will maul their face should I ever encounter them.
I will give them a bear hug until their spine snaps.
oh man.
There beware.
Beware.
But like being on the Discord as well has like I'm not the most active person on here. I was when I first started. Now I'm not. I chime in every once in a while, but I am always watching.
Really is.
Always.
But being on
in the
Discord,
woods, ready to pounce.
being on Discord has taught me many things. It's also taught me how bad a fandom can be because of the incident.
Oh,
we don't talk about that. But yeah,
I wasn't gonna say the name unless it's okay.
no, you can say it. Whatever, it happened. We acknowledge it.
The Trinity incident. No,
The Trinity incident.
the Zeo Trinity incident.
I mean, hey, shit happened, but we got some more viewers.
I remember.
Yeah.
Nothing was worse than an episode of Ultra Ranger went out the exact same day when that shit went down. It's probably our most disliked video. and Ichi's not even in it.
I can affect change too.
When that shit started happening and I was on Twitter, I saw, and Facebook, I saw a whole bunch of shit going down and people just coming at you guys with the torches and pitchforks. And I was just like, okay, no. This is too far. And I started defending you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
There was a Facebook group called GemCorp.
Oh my god, don't even honestly, I don't even want to talk about those guys. Those guys are the worst. They were the worst part of that whole incident.
Yeah, especially when I'm not even sure if I should talk about this, cuz
you know what, let's not spend any time on this. We've said what we need to say.
Okay. I was just gonna say, like, they said some shit, and I let them fucking have it. I am normally a calm, happy person. I'm a fat, happy bear in the woods, and there's very little that pisses me off.
Yeah, same.
So when someone starts bullying someone that I know and not necessarily consider a friend, but just like someone I want to be friends with, someone I know but am not friends. Anyway, when someone starts bullying someone I like bear rage. I'm about ready to pull Kamen Rider Tiger's finisher on him.
Well, we appreciate your righteous zeal in our name.
Yeah, man.
I mean, that's what got me the regular, the regular position on this Discord, and I even scrolled up a little bit in the regular chat, and a lot of the guys in there are guys and gals, I'll just say that. A lot of things they were saying about me, I was actually tearing up. It was some of the nicest shit anyone has ever said about me. And you guys don't even know me. And at that moment, I realized I love these guys. I will die on this hill for you.
Oh.
Please don't die.
Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but we appreciate the sentiment.
I knew I liked you, Vegas, when I saw your name and I was like, hey, can you change your name to Dream Vegas for a bit? And you did, and I was like, fuck yeah.
I remember one of the first episodes I was on actually influenced the title because because my phone spell checked Gar's name.
To what?
Far.
All right.
So you guys just started singing the Titanic song and then titled the episode near Gar, wherever you are.
All right. Well, we do have a few other people who want to speak up, so we're gonna.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I didn't mean to pick up.
You're our favorite bear, man. We love you to death.
Vegas.
You guys do. Well, bitches.
Question.
What? Yes.
Are you currently watching Ultraman Decker?
After Trigger, I need a break.
Alrighty.
Understandable.
I'm just trying to find the next guest for Ultra Galaxy Chat.
Oh! If you ask me, I will binge watch the entire series right now, the entire show right now.
Well, you're in luck. There's only like 5 episodes out right now.
I'll start on it tomorrow.
Sweet.
You guys can talk about that later. We're gonna move on to our next caller. Thank you very much, Vegas. All right, and I believe Jerry was next. So
yeah.
Welcome, caller.
Hi, Jerry.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Sweet.
Hi, Night.
I heard your voice
okay.
earlier.
I'm gonna get this out of the way. Emily, you can use my name.
I know.
And yes, Gar, we have. Check out the next episode of Ultra Galaxy Chat. You should enjoy what you hear.
Yeah.
But yeah. First off, great episode, guys.
Thank you.
It's a little bit more self-aggrandizing than we tend to be, but I figured it's a special. Let's go nuts.
Hey,
I'm gonna try to make my spiel as quick as I can, because I do have a tendency to talk and go into tangents.
No.
It's almost like that's the thing everyone here does.
Start with me.
Almost fucking nice.
But just first off, I'm gonna thank Gar and Lang, because without them two, I wouldn't even be here.
Aw, thank you.
So I will always thank you too.
We're friends on Facebook. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to think that, like a lot of us, like this is the most I get to talk about this kind of stuff, because the most I would talk about Toku in my little neck of the woods in the south of the U.S., the most you would talk about was Power Rangers, because that was the thing at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until 2008 when I came across a compilation of Kiva stuff at the time, when I thought, that's pretty cool. I want to watch more of this. And then I started watching Kiva, and then, oh, what's this other show it's tied with? Go on, I need to watch this. And I've been here ever since 2008.
Nice.
And besides a couple of my friends who were also Power Ranger fans, that's as far as we would talk. And I would try to talk about this kind of stuff, because at this point I was slowly getting more into Rider and Sentai, and I would try to talk more about this with family, but again, they would only know me just watching PR stuff, and they would do the classic case of, is that Power Rangers? It's like, yeah, but not really, but okay. And it wasn't until I was just cruising the internet when I just came across this random video by this channel. I'm like, what's this? Oh, cool, a podcast about Kamen Rider. I'll watch this. Build. I need to. This will be cool when it comes out. So you guys got me excited for Build.
Yeah.
So whenever that, and for ever since then, I would watch weekly whenever the episodes would come out. And the thing, and as I'm watching the episode, I'm thinking, I want to get close. I want to be in part of this group, because they seem like a fun bunch, and I never did. And then I realized, oh crap, we're doing 01, Saber, and all this stuff. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm friends with at least two of the main members. Hey, how do I get on the server? And
Lane gave you the key.
Yeah, Lane gave me the link to pop in.
Yeah.
And I remember this. It's crazy that my first ever episode was aptly titled Simp Week during the tail end of the Die Ranger discussion.
I gotta look.
And I've changed my name many times, but because of the server, I managed to, whenever it comes to anything with O's or Vulcan or Espada, hey, Jerry might want to hear about this, because that's his favorite thing. And some of my favorite memories have to be, I think the moment when I realized I was going to fit right in was Kira Major for Halloween. And you guys were talking about Grateful Phoenix and his weapon, the Golden Halberds. And I just thought, I'm going to be cheeky, make a pun. Hal Bird. And then is Itchy with the, God, fuck, that's what they meant. And it's Blaze telling me to get the fuck out of here. That's when I knew I was going to fit right in.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you and Blaze have this fucking Goku Vegeta rivalry, and I love it. It's so.
Who is who? I'm curious.
You two decide. That's up for you two.
Oh, great. We're going to have a fusion, ain't we?
Yep.
That would be cool.
Larry.
Or Jays.
Jays.
Jays sounds
like
cool.
Larry.
Sure, Jays.
I don't know if I like Jay's more. Larry's funny. It actually sounds cool.
But and to think ever since early Saber, and I swear I timed it right. Being when I first episode I watched in was the debut of Espada. So I'm thankful for Saber for bringing me close towards you guys. And then as I grown, the morning I woke up to being a regular, I'm like, I'm not dreaming. This is legit. Oh my god.
It's
I was so
flattering
excited.
that it's so humbling and flattering that people actually care about this community and being part of it.
Oh no! So I joked about it before. It's like, oh hey, when are you gonna let me on? When are you gonna let me on? The day you actually popped me on, and I remember this. I remember this exactly. It was episode 358, the second episode of Revice, and I tried to hide it. I was so excited and so nervous because I'm like, I've been listening to these guys for literal years. I've been listening to these guys live for months, and they're giving me this chance now. Oh my god, my heart can't take this. I'm so excited. And then just some of the titles I came with episodes. Like some of my favorite moments was when I came up with My Crazy Revice Wedding, My Chemical Revice, Step Dawn Brothers. Gordon Rosemary.
Oh, I love
Not
that.
enough.
Love that.
Mexican stamp off. Just the fact that I had the honor of just naming a lot of episodes when I'm not even a main guy. I'm trying my best to be funny.
Oh, you are funny, dude. Trust me.
We're all just trying our best to be funny. That's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys
But no,
are trying?
It's an Argar. It's a Gart form.
All right. Well, thank you very much
But
for the
no,
kind words.
And I just hope that I see myself on for future episodes, and
For sure.
I hope you guys enjoy the crazy puns I come up with next.
Oh yeah,
No
man.
doubt.
Aw.
Thank you very much, Jerry.
Yeah, thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, Jerry.
And let's see who is next. I believe was Orb.
Thunderbreast Orb.
You are unmuted, sir.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for having me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I have to say about being part of this community. For starters, one of the only things I consistently liked throughout my life has been tokusatsu. At first, mostly through Power Rangers, but then I got into Sentai and Rider. But up until joining the server, I never had like someone to talk about it. So it was only mostly watching it by myself. And I've also never been a huge fan of communities or fandoms because 9 times out of 10 they're always toxic. But finding this server, I thought it was really it was nice because there was a community where we could just talk about something we liked and nobody was being rude or toxic towards each other. And well, I remember I started watching your episode discussions on YouTube back when X8 was airing. I think I started back when Hyper Muteki debuted.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I just watched on YouTube until I think when Kamen Rider Grease debuted on Build. Then I joined the Discord server. It was a little time later. I remember I don't like interact much with everyone else or as much as others. I don't talk that much, but mostly because I feel like I'm more like an observer or a listener. I'm more comfortable listening to what the rest say, and every once in a while I'll I'll state my opinion on something when I feel I can talk about this.
Yeah.
It's just crazy to fucking know that we like have fans like you from like across the fucking world. That's mind blowing, and I love it. I'm so grateful for it.
Yeah, I think back here where I live, I know no one else who's into tokusatsu, so I have no one else to talk to. So
Aww.
discovering this server helped a lot with that.
Well, I'm glad we could be there for you and for everyone.
Yeah. And also, I know I don't I'm not like a guest as much as others, but there's also this nice feeling like when I type a joke on the Discord chat when the episodes are being recorded, that someone reads it and laughs and like, yeah, that feels nice. Or sometimes it also names the episode or something like that, because I remember it happened twice. The first time was in a recording of Extra when Blaze made the joke that Sento's code looked like Rick Astley's from Never Gonna Give You Up. So I made the joke in the chat like Never Gonna Build You Up, and that was the name of the episode.
Yeah.
And the other time was in Saber, like during the first 5 episodes when you were talking about like the fashion of the Megiddo generals, or like how they were dressed. So I called them the Bookstreet Boys.
That's right.
See, that's why I'm so happy that I include the Discord chat in the show, because it while it's not exactly feasible to have everyone here actively participating in the voice call at the same time, you guys are funny and insightful, and you guys pick up on stuff we miss a lot. So it really is a collaborative effort, and I'm glad that I include the Discord chat in order to include as much of our community in the episode as much as possible. And like I said, you guys are funny and witty and insightful, and you guys are definitely contributing to the show. Not everyone really processes that, but that's why you guys are all casters, because you're all part of the show as well.
Oh, thanks, Ichi.
No, and also I know I mentioned this a couple of times, but I'm from a Spanish-speaking country, so my English isn't really that good. So the few times I've been a guest on the show, sometimes I'm really self-conscious about my English. So I think you're doing well.
Which is
well, thanks. That's why sometimes the 2 times I've been on the show, I have like a mix of being nervous because of that, but I'm also excited because I get to talk about all the stuff being discussed. Like the first time I was on, I remember it was when the featured topic was the Toei Spider-Man, I think one of the 3 episodes, and the second time was when only Ichi was on, because it was a discussion about the second half of the mystery special.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was it, but I was a little nervous, but at the end I thought, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun, and well, I just enjoy hearing you talk about the episode being discussed. It's really fun, and besides that, like, it has become the thing I do on Friday nights.
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Orwe. You're awesome, man. And thank you for having yourself named after the form that me and Gar bond the most over, because it's our 2 favorite Ultramen fused together. So.
And was from one of my favorite Ultramans as well. So.
Oh yeah. Go watch Orb. It's great.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your kind words. I'm going to put you back on mute. we're coming up on the 2-hour mark, so I think we can fit one more person before we have to wrap up the episode.
All right, who wants it?
Was there anyone else who said they wanted to be on?
Oh, Decker. All right, our resident photo and photoshopper.
Yeah, I know that everyone else wants to, and I'm sorry we can't fit you all on, but I'm gonna let Decker talk. All right, you are unmuted,
Hi, Decker.
sir.
Hi.
Oh my god. Our Photoshop boy.
Hi, it's me, Decker XD.
I love the work you do, and I'm glad I love you for acknowledging and accepting my stupid dumb requests all the time. So thank you. I appreciate it so much.
I really don't want to say this because if I have to say, I don't know where I would be without Cast Ranger. Because, Toku in general, I have grown up with Toku since I was a kid. I remember vividly seeing Ryuki and Fies on TV, but it's not until Blade where I actually watch Rider consistently. And throughout those times, like, I do have some friends that loves Kamen Rider and talk about Tokusatsu, but nowadays they're busy with their own lives, so we barely even talk about our love for Tokusatsu. And I remember one time where we got news of Kamen Rider Amazons, this spin-off series that's based on a Showa Rider that's coming out, and I remember going, what can I see videos of it? Can I see footage of the first episode on YouTube? And then that's when I just encountered this one video called Extra Extra Cast Ranger Episode 31, Truly Amazon. And that is when I learned about you guys. And that's when I learned how Paul screamed, "I'll fucking kill you!" and Lane and vibing with Lane's energy throughout the entire video because of how positive it was. And I remember you guys talking about Amazon being like, "Why is this airing on April Fools?" And like, well, is this a joke? But it isn't, and it's already coming out. And holy crap! And ever since then, I've been keeping up with your videos. In fact, I even watched all your previous extra Cast Ranger videos on the other channel that Ichi run. And I remember at one point, after like half a year, I went, where's extra? Because you guys stopped uploading all of a sudden. And then that's when, like a month and a half later, oh wait, there's the Cast Ranger channel now. And I went there, and you guys started talking about X8. And I'm like, oh shit, New Rider already came out, goddamn. and then that's when I learned about, that's when I've heard of Lane gushing over about the gamer driver, even talking about how he had a dream of traveling to the future to get the driver.
Oh god.
And then I kept up with your videos for after X8 and then Build. Now, I think that's around that point where I actually joined the Cast Ranger Discord server, but I barely talk because, one, I'm not really a type of person that like chats with others online. It's not until I actually slowly grew with with you guys on this server that I actually got used to everyone and liked everyone and actually started like talking. So that's one of the reasons why I'm very, very grateful of Cast Ranger and how I was able to actually find you guys. Because, like, if I never encountered that one video where you talk about Amazon, I would have never knew Ichi, Lane, Gar. I wouldn't even know about Emily. I wouldn't even know about all the other, all these other people on this server, like Blaze, Seven, Multi, Jerry, Kaguya. I would have never known about any of you guys if I never found Cast Ranger. So that's why I am very grateful. And if I could, maybe I would try to actually follow you guys for the next few years, because I'm also the type of person where, like,
I still love Tokusatsu, but there are times where I moved on from a certain fandom, because I remember, like, I love Beyblade, I love Bakugan, but now I just think them as fond memories. So I hope that Cast Ranger keeps on going, and I hope that I stick around, and I hope that. But even if I don't stick around with Cast Ranger anymore, I will remember all these memories that I had.
Oh,
yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Oh,
That's lovely. Thank you.
Oh man.
Also, I don't know when Guard's gonna drop the second episode, but you can also check me out on that. So yeah.
Yeah, go watch.
Monday, which is Tuesday for me.
Yeah, it would have been out already, but again, I've been sick for the last week and I haven't really touched it.
Shit, me too.
Damn. All right. Well, thank you so much, Decker.
Thank you very much, Lane.
Love you, man.
You're all. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Guard, Ichi, Lane, all of you are best boys.
We're best boys. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to add that to my wiki.
And Emily's best girl.
Okay. I'm still gonna stick around.
All right. Thank you, Decker.
Thank you very much for your kind words.
And for all those, yes, I obsessed over the Gamer Driver. I dreamt about it and stuff. But the cool thing is, still to this day, I have the exact same Gamer Driver that I bought day fucking one when X8 premiered.
I also
and
still have
never get rid
mine.
of it. Is a fantastic belt, and it means a lot. It reminds me not to be so overly hype and stupid like that ever again.
I sort of wish I still had mine.
Hold on, I'm gonna post a picture of my belt shelf.
Ooh, the belt shelf.
Yeah,
So
I
look
miss having
inside
my
the belt
collection
shelf.
undisplayed.
There you go.
There we go. But guys, thank you so much for all that. Is very moving, and like we love you all. Like Ichi said, like honestly, you guys are like the life in our show as well, and like we wouldn't be here without you. The fact that there's people out there who give a fucking shit about us at all is incredible, and it makes me keep wanting to do the show all the fucking time, and I'm glad you guys love me for who I am, even though I'm like stupid and loud and annoying sometimes. So thank you so much.
It really is a case of it makes me feel like something I do matters to someone, and that's a very powerful feeling.
It absolutely matters to me.
Thank you,
Because
Decker.
the other things I do, my streaming, all that, some days it really feels like none of that really matters, but at least Cast Ranger, I know for a fact that people care.
Yeah.
You wanna know why? Because we have the better people in the Tokusatsu community that follow us.
Yeah. We got to gather all of the non-toxic community.
There's a lot of assholes out there in this community. There's a lot of toxic people in the community.
You know what? I could say this: you guys aren't our fandom. You are family. So we're a whole giant ass fucking family, and I love all of you.
We're family.
All of us.
Suck it, Vin Diesel.
I just laughed my ass off because I'm just thinking of Kevin McAllister. I'm sick of this family. It's just Vin Diesel at the bottom of the stairs.
Say good night, Kevin. Good night, Kevin.
All right. Well, that will bring us to the end of this amazing episode. It has been a great episode 400. We talked about an amazing emotional episode. We had a crazy batshit Don Brothers, and then we all got to share our feelings.
I can't wait to see what's ahead for episode 500.
Congrats on turning 400. I'm an old man now.
Yeah, all of us combined we're 400.
That's 100 for each of us.
That's one more.
All right, so thank you all. I can't say it in enough words or enough times, but thank you all to everyone listening, watching, and anyone who didn't get to speak up. I'm sorry. We're at the 2 hour. We're past the 2 hour mark. I had to cap at some point,
We'll
But,
make it up to you. I swear.
Feel free to post in the comments on the video or on the Podbean. Let us know anything you want to share about listening to the show or how you found it or what you like or what you hate.
I honestly don't remember how I found this show.
I just want to hear from people. I know that there are a lot of people listening and not everyone has the initiative to actually comment on stuff, but I would really appreciate it if people who are listening to this would just say hi. Like, just something small is fine. I just want to hear from you people. So
what's on the docket for next week?
Oh yeah, that's a thing we gotta do. Let's see what's on the list. Next week we're going back to Samurai Flamenco.
Oh fuck yeah!
Episode 13 and 14 of Samurai Flamenco.
We're still in the Sentai arc, aren't we?
Yeah, I thought, you know what, we need something lighthearted before our souls and hearts get destroyed with the Revice finale.
Probably.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be talking about Revice so fucking much in 2 weeks.
All right, as usual, the primary source of our hijinks is castranger.podbean.com. From there, you can find our Facebook, Twitter, Discord, Patreon, merch store, and all of our cool shit. Until next week, and until episode 500, thank you, and stay Toku.
Bye, Blazer Shirt.
Everybody.
Stay Sentai, everyone.